everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the corporate world. Today we're diving into a report so exciting it involves someone deciding to trade spreadsheets for sunsets. Let's get into it. We're looking at a filing from Kinetik Holdings. The main story? A key executive is retiring. But as always, there's more to the story than just a goodbye memo. We'll also touch on what this might mean for the company and its future. If you like getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can talk about these reports in real time. This report is dated April 30, 2025, which tells us it's a pretty recent snapshot of what's happening with the company. It's called a current report, meaning it's about significant events that the company wants to share with investors right away. The company we're talking about is Kinetik Holdings. They're officially registered in Delaware, and you can see their commission file number and tax ID here, which are basically the company's unique identifiers for regulatory purposes. Kinetik Holdings has its Class A common stock listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol KNTK. This is important for investors because it tells them where they can buy and sell shares of the company. Alright, now for the main event, we're taking a look at item 5102, departure of directors or certain officers. This is where the report gets interesting. It tells us about a change in leadership. Ann Sensik, the Chief Strategy Officer of Kinetik Holdings, let the company know that she plans to retire and her last day will be June 30, 2025. This is important because the Chief Strategy Officer plays a big role in shaping the company's long-term plans. Now moving on to item 7701. Regulation FD disclosure. This is where the company shares additional information related to the executive's retirement. Regulation FD is all about making sure everyone gets important news at the same time. Kinetik Holdings put out a press release about Ann Sensik's retirement. This press release is attached to the report as Exhibit 99.1. It's a way for the company to communicate directly with the public and investors about the news. If you want to read the full press release, you can find it as Exhibit 99.1. It's titled Press Release of Kinetik Holdings Inc. dated April 30, 2025. This exhibit gives more details about the retirement announcement and likely includes some words of appreciation for the departing executive. Now, what does all of this mean? The retirement of a chief strategy officer can sometimes signal a shift in the company's direction or a need to bring in fresh perspectives. It's a good time to watch how the company plans to fill this position and whether they choose someone from within or bring in an outsider. This decision can tell you a lot about their future plans. Okay, let's step back and get a broader view of Kinetik Holdings. Now, I will give you my opinion based on what's in this report. Kinetik Holdings is at a crossroads with this leadership change, and Sensik's departure could lead to new strategies and opportunities, but it also introduces some risk, especially if the transition isn't handled well. One of their strengths is definitely their presence in the market, which gives them a solid base to work from. However, they need to make sure they have the right people in place to execute their plans and stay competitive. A key risk for Kinetik Holdings is how they manage this leadership transition. If they can find a strong replacement for the Chief Strategy Officer and keep their team focused, they should be able to navigate this change successfully. In conclusion, Kinetik Holdings is in a period of transition. Investors should pay close attention to who they bring in to replace Ann Sensik and how well the company adapts to this change. Alright, that's our breakdown of Kinetik Holdings' latest filing. What's your take on these executive suite shakeups and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.